Who is Socrates? Socrates was a classical Greek philosopher who lived from 469–470 to 399 BCE. He is widely regarded as one of the founders of Western philosophy. Unlike many philosophers, Socrates did not write down his teachings. Instead, his ideas and methods were conveyed through the writings of his students, particularly Plato and Xenophon. Socrates is known for his distinctive approach to philosophy, characterized by the Socratic method, which involves asking a series of probing questions to stimulate critical thinking and illuminate ideas. He focused on ethics and the examination of human life, famously stating that the unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates' commitment to questioning and critical inquiry ultimately led to his trial and execution. He was charged with impiety and corrupting the youth of Athens and was sentenced to death by drinking hemlock. His life and ideas have had a profound and lasting impact on philosophy and the intellectual tradition of the West. Socrates' influence extends through various aspects of philosophy and the development of critical thinking. Here are some additional details about his life and contributions. Early life and background. Socrates was born in Athens, Greece. His father, Socrates, was a stonemason, and his mother, Phanerete, was a midwife. Socrates married Xanthippe, with whom he had 3 sons. He served as a hoplite, a heavily armed foot soldier, in the Athenian army during the Peloponnesian War. Philosophical approach. Socratic method. This method, also known as elenchus, involves asking a series of questions to help a person or group discover their beliefs about some topic, exploring definitions, and uncovering underlying assumptions. This technique is designed to stimulate critical thinking and illuminate ideas. Ethics and virtue. Socrates believed that knowledge and virtue are closely linked, and that no one does wrong willingly. He argued that people who do wrong lack knowledge of what is truly good, and that the pursuit of virtue leads to true happiness. Ignorance. One of Socrates' most famous claims is that he knows nothing. This statement highlights his belief in the importance of recognizing one's own ignorance as a step toward gaining true knowledge. Influence and legacy. Plato. Socrates' most famous student, Plato, documented many of Socrates' dialogues and teachings. Through these dialogues, Socrates' philosophical ideas were preserved and further developed. Xenophon. Another student, Xenophon, also wrote about Socrates, providing additional insights into his life and thought. Impact on Western philosophy. Socrates' emphasis on questioning and critical examination laid the groundwork for subsequent philosophical inquiry. His ideas influenced not only Plato, but also Aristotle and many other philosophers throughout history. Trial and death. In 399 BCE, Socrates was tried on charges of impiety, not believing in the gods of the state, and corrupting the youth of Athens. During his trial, as documented in Plato's Apology, Socrates defended his role as a social and moral critic, emphasizing his duty to challenge and improve the moral standards of the community. Despite his defense, he was found guilty and sentenced to death by drinking a mixture containing hemlock. Philosophical contributions. Dialectical method. Socrates' approach to dialogue and argumentation has been foundational in the development of dialectical methods in philosophy. Ethical inquiry. His focus on ethical questions and the nature of virtue has been a central concern in Western philosophy. Epistemology. Socrates' discussions about knowledge, ignorance, and the limits of human understanding have deeply influenced epistemological thought. Socrates remains a central figure in philosophy, symbolizing the quest for wisdom and the importance of questioning established beliefs. His life and teachings continue to inspire and challenge thinkers across various fields.